I was the young lad who was selling Haribo sweets in the playground. I was the lad who was selling then Lucozades in summer.
Yeah.
I'd make 30, 40 pounds a week, which would then give me some money to do things with my friends at the weekend, because I'm not from a family that could sort of do those things.
Okay, fair enough.
So I think I learned very, very quickly, carved, that entrepreneurial, buy something for £1, sell it for a bit more. But yeah, so when I was 17, I went to Cardinal Newman, which is a college based in Preston, to do my A-levels. And in my first year, you do AS. And I was doing business, finance, economics. It interested me. And at the same time, I had a part-time job at a law firm, which was just around the corner. Mm-hmm. All that's actually happening is I'm filling out a form here and representing the client. I thought, I can do this myself. I saved up £3,000, and I managed to convince 2 of the other women that were full-time there that I've just got this amazing investor. He's backed me. Come on, leave your job full-time. We're setting up our own company. Anyway, fast forward 11 months, the business got acquired for $94,000 a week before my 18th birthday.
My God.
And that sort of set my entrepreneurial journey. At the same time, I'd been accepted to go to Lancaster University to study business. And it was the same year that fees had gone up from £3,000 a year to £9,000 a year. So I'm a young lad, I've got £94,000 sat in my pocket. I'm from a council estate, and I was looking at the education system thinking, do I want to spend £40,000 to learn from a lecturer who's never done business to tell me how to do business? And that's when I decided that no. And go back to my experience of America, is that what you've actually got is you've got entrepreneurs who see the value in paying it forward. So you have got entrepreneurs that are spending time within these education systems going, this is the system and that's brilliant. And that's, Ben's touching on there is how do we equip people that's better. But at the end of the day, you're still trying to equip them to fit into a system. Now, an entrepreneur doesn't fit into a system naturally. And trying to get advice from someone who doesn't fit into the system and can spot those opportunities and can then carve their own future is something that is a completely different skill. And I think that, and I would love to do this, is pay it back myself. So once you've started to achieve things, I think it's on us ourselves to then create the next set of entrepreneurs.
Well, that's very commendable.
And also the learnings that you've done. It's not how to do things, it's how not to do things. So, we'll probably touch on it, but there's learnings that I've had even so recently, which is if I can then advise someone on the next look, watch out for this. This is what you really need to evolve. That's value. Some of my mentors, including Richard, has said, think bigger, etc., and that's brilliant. But the best value you can get is, by the way, I did this. That's going to come and bite you on the arse. Don't do it. That is the value. That's the value right there and then. Yeah. So Vibe Tickets was started not really as a business.
Yeah.
It basically started on Twitter, from a personal experience of myself. So I had 4 tickets to see Ed Sheeran in Manchester.
Right.
I bought the cards on, I bought the tickets on my card for me and my friends. Something came up in the social calendar which meant we could no longer go to the gig. So I went on Twitter, like anyone who's got a problem at that age, went to rant and sort of tweeted the fact, look, I've got 4 tickets to see Ed Sheeran, #Manchester, who wants them? I just want the money back for them. And within 5 minutes, there was a number of genuine Ed Sheeran fans who tweeted me directly and said, Luke, I'll take them off your hands. Managed to get chatting to one real, genuine Ed Sheeran fan, sent him a screenshot of my confirmation, give him my PayPal details, and managed to exchange straight away. Right, it was at that moment I thought there was a real need here from both a buyer's point of view and a seller's point of view, and the current people that are in the market aren't fulfilling that need. So that's when Vibe Tickets was born. It started off on Twitter, and it was basically just a free resource. So if anyone had a spare ticket, or anyone wanted a ticket, they'd tweet us using the #GoodVibes, and we used to just share it. And because the barriers to entry were so low, the Twitter following just grew up, and we outgrew Ticketmaster, which was the market leader in the first 6 months.
That's amazing.
Resale gets this big bad name. Resale isn't an issue, I'll tell you right now, guys. How resale is being delivered to the customer is. Buyers and sellers need championing, consumers need choice, and the biggest problem with the resale industry is transparency. So I've had to learn over the last 5 years, someone who's not been in the industry, someone who's not worked with artists, someone who's not worked with venues, how the industry actually works.